Hello, hello, I'm Karjan. This is Let's Play Bastion, and we just finished completing the stock pots, as well as one of the wilds quests. Between last episode and this episode, I took a short trip through the pipe because it's been a few days. So as you can see, I have a few more shards. It's been a few days since I played, so I feel the need to refresh myself on the gameplay and the settings that I have. So now that I have some more shards, let's just go buy a couple more things. Let's get the somethings. Something burnt, something foul, something wrong. And now, of course, I don't have enough to really do anything, but it doesn't really matter to me right now. Okay. Actually, yes, in the process of doing the pipe, I got the menders. Defeat a foe by counter-blocking its melee attack with less than 20% health.
The menders. They had thankless jobs. The most important kind.
Respected but not envied, they ensured the city stood in excellent shape. So, I got that off screen. Really wasn't anything special, I just allowed myself to get damage down to below 20%, and then I killed a squirt with the shield block. So, okay, going to the forge. Bellows. I still don't have this weapon, which is the something wrong. Something burnt. Burnstone, brown, blown topside during the calamity. Forged in flame already. It is highly resistant to heat. Let's just upgrade the mortar for a little bit. Faster reload or blast radius. It's a lot more punch to every shell, enhancing the blast area of effect. Or a spin-stabilized, extra-insulated munition designed to reduce downtime between successive launches.
That mortar's gonna leave a lasting impression.
Yeah, let's just go with rapid bombs. Wow, that's pretty heavy. Some of these are a lot more expensive than others. I guess they base it on how much they think you'll use it? Whatever. Okay. So, let's move on.
Just a couple shards left. The quarry's gotta have one, right?
Not precisely, but... Okay, I've been there. Okay, let's go to... Let's go to Trigger Hill. Because I haven't been there yet.
Ceylonia's army only took the best, and the best of them trained on Trigger Hill. The Triggers believed they were nothing without their rifles.
Okay, destroy targets quickly. Well...
The hill's quite a bit steeper now that the calamity's had its way.
Let's get that where whiskey triggered. Because that extra damage is so useful, especially when it's set up for destroying things quickly. Okay.
Nothing beats the feel of shooting a Ceylonian army carbine.
What the?
Sometimes you had to take care to steady your shot.
Completed the triggers. Oh, okay. I have no idea. Oh, there it is.
The triggers had clearance to modify their guns however they chose. Some felt the course was too easy, so the triggers spiced things up a bit.
This is a little painful.
Takes time to be a fast shot. Go figure.
Okay, well, I've got the something... if I hadn't have tried to figure out what was going on for a little bit because it was out of my screen range, I probably would have gotten the second prize. Oh well. New beginning across the boundless
His ears
seas.
must be ringing after all that shooting.
Okay. So, let's go to Burstone Quarry. Once there are many such treasures, this key source of Celandia's wealth. Highly resistant to damage when their eyes are shut. Yeah, I noticed.
Imagine everything you'd need to build a city like Celandia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes Burstone Quarry. The Ura tunnels beneath the quarry must have softened the blow from the calamity. We
Interesting.
bought the whole place from the Ura on the cheap. Same goes for its natives, Rattletails.
What?
Why would the Ura put up with those pests?
Those things are really kind of annoying. That is my favorite strategy of all time.
Rattletails ain't the worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit.
Whoops. It liked me until I hit it.
The quarry came with a lifetime supply of windbags. Windbags smaller than the naked eye can see are nesting in those rocks.
Interesting.
But there was even more to it than that.
Ow. What? There's stuff up here.
Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things.
Rocks remember things? I'm going to call creepy on that one. That seems just a little bit creepy. And by little bit, I mean a lot. Okay. Gotcha. Take care of that. Maha.
They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in.
That's not exactly reassuring. I'm just going to preempt this. Oh. Let them deal with each other.
No wonder all those beasts were drawn to the quarry. The rocks were calling them.
Okay. I'm still gonna call creepy on this one. Talking rocks?
Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem.
Okay. Okay, apparently that cannot be blocked. Love of dog, alright.
Rattletails kept tunneling in to snack on windbags.
Those things are annoying.
Without those
away.
windbags, the quarry might not have its special qualities.
Really? What qualities? Creepy? Okay. Come on. There we go.
Even stink eyes started taking root in here.
Going to have to
Now, why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place?
curses. Can I? Yeah, okay, I can undo switches. At least here. So I can go back this way, because there's things this way. At least some things, not much. Just looking for extra treasure. Okay. Go back this way. Oh, apparently if you take its fragment, it doesn't like you.
The Ura always were a superstitious lot.
Nope.
Might be the gods told them the quarry's bad news.
There. Got you. A little bit of healing. Extra XP. Not much, but a little bit. Try to get rid of some of these. There we go. One down. Ah, I love that combo. Okay.
In any case, it's fair to say the quarry was a godsend.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, you do need...
Those rocks, all polished to a mirror sheen.
You do need resources in order to... create a city. So... Whoops. Okay. Take that. Go away. Go away. There we go. Oh well. There we go. Okay. So, moving on. I wonder what this button does. Okay. Not very useful at all. Need to go back around and push the switch. Wonder if you can accidentally impale yourself on those. There we go.
The largest ones, you know as cores.
Really? The cores came from these rocks.
Single core
Interesting.
could keep the lights on in an entire city district.
Interesting. That the cores came from these rocks, which means the shards came from these rocks too.
The smaller ones, we call them shards.
Yeah, thought so. There we go. Just clear everything out. You can go away. Go away.
The shard's got a fraction of a core's power, enough to fuel a voyage to the motherland.
Voyage to the motherland, huh? I kind of feel like the game is telling me that I should be using specials more often than I actually am.
Well,
There
now
you go.
the quarry's all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use.
That kind of makes some sense. They've already taken out all of the old ones that have the longest memories. And so everything that's left is basically...
Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry?
Oh,
That
man!
honor goes to a beast we took to Colin, Sir Lunky.
Really?
Massive thing stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him. The only thing harder than the rocks in Burstone Quarry is Sir Lunky's head.
Ow.
We never could get stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone.
Did I just... Yeah, I just sent him over the edge.
Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall. "Are you alright?" it says.
Not really sure I like the idea of being called from an item or a voice. I suppose I should heal.
It's him.
Really?
"I've come to warn you," he says.
I don't trust you. Ask Zulf why he left the Bastion. What happened back there between you and
The
Rux?
Bastion is under siege. Let it fall. You should not go back.
Really? Okay.
Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred.
Currently, it's the only safe haven I know, so...
"If that's the way it is," he says, "then I won't stop you.
If you say so.
Because my countrymen will."
Yeah, I thought that was going to come up. The Ura are going to get into Origins of the Calamity after decoding the journal Zia got from her father.
Say what you will about Zulf, but he's a man of his word. His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. Too bad for that. Zulf showed him the way here, And here they came to take revenge.
Yeah, well, I don't really appreciate that, like, at all.
They got inside the Bastion and shut the door. Kids gotta go in through the back.
There's a back?
I should have told them sooner about all this.
Let's not go that way. There's like shooting stars in the background.
See, the Bastion's no mere safe haven. Big surprise, right?
Not really.
To make matters worse, seems the Ura took the girl.
Okay. She's clearly very special.
Unfortunately, they broke in, and they started digging their holes. Something wrong sprung out of those holes, and it's eating away at this place. We tried to stop them, but we needed help.
Wow. Ha ha ha! Fall, you little annoyances. Wow, really? My safe haven.
Somehow,
Gotcha.
some way, he sends those Ura packing. Problem is, it didn't matter. Zolf's plan worked.
Really?
We find each other as the dust settles. Then I tell him why the Ura came. To get us back. For the calamity.
Yeah,
It was Caelondia's master plan to wipe the Ura out.
looks like it
But part
majorly
of that plan backfired, didn't it?
backfired.
If only Zolf knew the whole story.
Man. Really? Really? My little squirt friends?
The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started.
Okay. Alright. Where is Zia? Did you see what happened to
What were
her?
we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home.
Yeah. Okay, well. Okay, I don't really want to change any of that. Let's go up to the memorial, because I've got a few of these apparently. Mercy. Vanquish creatures touched by the calamity. Defeat required number of different species of beasts.
The Mercy. The windbags ain't the only beast that drew a bad lot.
Calamity was more merciful to some beasts than others. These others deserve mercy of their own. Country. Restore the land piece by piece. Raise the required number of land pieces through travel exploration.
The country. She's all to pieces now, but still looking good.
Cores contain the memory of the land from before it was undone. City crest flows with their power. And then triggers. Defeat a foe with a single power shot from an extreme range.
The Triggers. My brothers. Bravest men I ever knew.
Courage and solidarity of the Sales cavalry was only surpassed by their aim. Interesting that they have cavalry considering they're in like floating.
Sometimes I want to ask him, why do any of this? But truth is, I don't want to know.
Okay. True Shrine grants access to new idols to the most elusive members of the Pantheon.
Seems the gods recommended this place to all their friends. Now all we need is one last shard. Think
Okay.
the gods are gonna help?
No, I don't think they're going to help at all. Regenerate from any injury. Deflect attacks on a whim. Wow. Let's make this game really, really hard. Create every structure in the
The
Bastion.
sanctuary. If we can build, we can rebuild.
Okay. Provide a trip to who knows where with at least one shrine idol active. 20 foes with one continuous attack without taking damage. Fire bellows. 999 damage with a single shell. Pierce a foe with a thrust, then quickly finish it with a throw. Wow. Well, this will be interesting, but I'm going to end up waiting for a later time, specifically when I have all 10 of the idols, at which point I'm going to try and defeat the who knows where with defeat who knows where with all 10 activated. Okay. Superior stopping power with each blast, more damage. Greater knockback. Larger firing chamber, more pressure behind each blast, increasing impact.
Now we're looking at some serious firepower.
Let's add more damage. Okay. Wish I had that last one. I don't really care about most of the rest of these at the moment, so we're just going to leave be for a little bit. Let's see what we can buy here. Spirit. That's beverage. Health by striking foes. Foes can cause harm on physical contact. Morning Stallion affects the wishes of all people upon the break of each new day. Foes shall induce sloth with each strike. Each battle, soldiers pray the Mason King grant them high morale. None of these gods really like us, do they? More damage resistance. Well, let's go get the turret surprise. Army carbine skill. Exploding. Okay. Let's see. It's a mortar skill. Okay.
What else is there to say?
Apparently nothing. Okay, well, I'm going to call this here. Wow, these cracks really look like they'll lead to death or something. So, I will see you next episode. Till then.